I just recently saw in the Shade Room that Apple Watts came out and said, hey, I was under the influence and that's how I got in this situation. I didn't want to talk about it because I was scared of people judging me. And she said in there, like, people saw how drunk I was and they let me drive. And I was like, damn, was people that scared of me? And I remember I had a family member and I was paying attention to their behavior all day and they were drinking. And then I heard them say, all right, I'm about to head out. And all I heard is cha-ching. I was like, they gonna get pulled over. They gonna call me to help get their damn car out and have to bail them out. And I was like, I don't think you should drive. I think that you should probably eat something. And this family member definitely was like, I'm finna just punch you. Like, I don't, like, the way to solve any problem was to just fight. So I knew if I said something, there was a chance that it was gonna be a physical altercation. And as they were talking, I wasn't listening to nothing they were saying. I just seen their keys in their pocket. I just snatched their keys. I said, I don't give a shit about nothing that you're saying. You're not about to drive right now. You're not finna call me from jail and try. And it got heated, like, what the fuck? Which I knew, like, okay, they probably gonna want to fight. And I was at a friend's house at the time, and they were mad at me. Like, why are you causing confrontation in my home? And I'm like, bitch, fuck you. I'm not finna confrontation in your home. You see that this person is drunk. I'm not finna let my family member go out there and drive like that. And, well, nobody ever stops you. And I thought to myself, I know. I've always thought that. And I don't hold it against you because you probably were scared of me, I guess. Granted, I did have a friend one time, a good friend of mine, Joanna. It was a while ago. I remember I was about to get in the car with my kids, and I was drunk. But I didn't realize I was drunk because I'm a functional alcoholic, and you have to look that up. And she was like, hey, you doing too much. And I'm like, what? And she said it really calm, like, you're not about to get in the car and drive them kids. And I did not want to stay at their house. And I'm like, and she just looked at me like, and that was all that had to be said. I was like, damn, it shouldn't take for somebody to call me out and say that to me. But that's all that happened. But a lot of times people don't say nothing because they feel like, oh, this person's about to blow up. Granted, the family member I had, it turned into a big thing where I had to leave, where the person whose house I was at, they was all yelling at me. Then the dude I was in an entanglement with at the time, he even started looking at me like, oh, you causing problems. The whole house was against me. And I walked away, and then my dad called me, and it just became a big thing. And I was like, I don't give a shit about what none of y'all are saying, because guess what? They're going to call me to help them get out of this fucking situation, not anybody else. And you're not going anywhere unless somebody's finna follow you home, and that's that. And I think it took about like 2 or 3 hours, and mind you, this family's in my face like, bitch, I should beat you up. What's you? I don't know you're going to beat me up. But I was like, I don't care. And it took a couple of years for that family member to tell me, like, damn, that was crazy that we all came at you like that because you didn't want me to drink and drive. And I was just like, it is what it is. So I'm glad she